Let's be honest, dating as a trans woman isn't like dating for anyone else. It's not just about chemistry or connection. It's about disclosure, safety, rejection, and fetishization. Sometimes people think we're undateable. Other times they're desperate to sleep with us, but would never take us out in public. So what's it really like to date as a trans woman? Let me show you what we're actually dealing with. When I first started transitioning, I thought dating would get easier. After all, I was finally showing up as me. But the moment you come out as trans, everything changes. Suddenly, you're not just a woman looking for love. You're someone people need to decide how to deal with. Do they ignore you, fetishize you, or keep you a secret? And it's not just in your head. The data backs it up. A study in a journal of social and personal relationships found that only 3.3% of straight men and 1.8% of straight women said they would date a trans person. On the surface, it sounds like most of us are completely shut out of love. But that's not the full truth. Because in reality, I found that plenty of men are attracted to trans women, sometimes even obsessed. The problem isn't attraction, it's shame. Most of the men don't want to date us in public. They want to keep it private, quiet, hidden. There's no rule book for when to tell someone you're trans. Too soon, and you scare them off. Too late, and you're accused of deception. And depending on the app or website, it's not always even clear how to say it. Some sites don't offer a way to say you're trans, and others push you into ticking a box that ends up attracting men who are only there because of a fetish. If you put female, you risk being accused of hiding something. If you put transgender, you get flooded with messages from men who are looking for a checklist fantasy. And for trans women who are into women, it can be even harder, because many lesbians simply don't consider trans women as a valid dating option. It's not just rejection, it's exclusion. I've experienced almost every version of this. I've had dates that were perfect. We've laughed, talked for hours. I've felt safe and kissed under streetlights. And then I'd never hear from them again. Other times, I've met men who said, I've always wanted to try one like you. One like me. Like I am a new flavour, a challenge to be conquered. I've gone on rail dates where guys were sweet, kind, and respectful. And for a few hours, I've actually forgotten I was trans. Just a woman having a night out. But then there are the secret relationships. Guys who like you, in private. They'll come over, sleep with you, call you babe, behind closed doors. They won't take you out, won't introduce you to their friends, won't add you on social media, because they're scared of what people might say. That's not a relationship. That's shame wearing cologne. And what makes it worse is that a lot of dating for trans women happens online. Apps like Tammy or Transdare exist. But even on there, many men are just looking for a hookup. There's a reason some trans girls call it the fetish zone. It's not about love. It's about ticking a box and never being seen again. The reality is, trans women aren't undateable. We're just an inconvenience for some people's image. We make people confront things like their masculinity, their assumptions, their friends' opinions. So instead of confronting these things, they hide us. And that's why the stats say so few men would date trans women. Not because they won't, but because they can't admit it. Not to their friends, not to their family, sometimes not even to themselves. So we get stuck in this weird space where we're wanted but hidden, desirable but disposable. So what can we actually do about this? First, if you're trans, don't accept being hidden. If a guy doesn't want to take you out in public or won't introduce you to his friends, that's not a relationship. That's a secret. That's shame. You deserve more than that. Secondly, to the dating apps and websites, give us real options. Let us say who we are, clearly, safely, and without being funneled into a fetish category. And thirdly, to the wider world, this is about education. Trans women are not a fetish. We are not an experiment. We are real people looking for real love. If you're attracted to a trans woman, be honest about it. Own it. Because hiding your attraction doesn't protect you. It just hurts someone else. Dating as a trans woman can be beautiful, but only when it's based on truth, respect, and openness. We can change things, but it starts with refusing to accept being treated like a secret. Thank you so much for watching. If this video meant something to you, please consider giving it a like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss a future upload. I'd also like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about today's topic? Leave a comment below. I read every one. And if you'd like to support my work directly, I now have a channel support option. It's just £1 a month, but it helps me more than you know. You can find the link just below this video. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next one.